Salary for R&D work in China in 2023. 10th Chemical Pharmaceutical. Per capita salary of 208,000 yuan per year. Chinese enterprises are occupying an increasingly important position in the global pharmaceutical research and development field. According to the white paper Annual Analysis of Pharmaceutical R&D Trends in 2023 released by the global authoritative pharmaceutical think tank information platform, Informa Pharma Intelligence, 3 Chinese chemical pharmaceutical enterprises, Jiangsu Hengrui Medicine, Shijiazhuang Pharma Group and Fosun Pharma, are among the top 25 global pharmaceutical enterprise R&D product line models. Among them, Jiangsu Hengrui Medicine ranked 13, Shijiazhuang Pharma Group ranked 23, and Fosun Pharma ranked 24. In January 2023, China had 5,033 drugs under research, accounting for 23.6% of the global R&D product line and ranking second in the world. The prospects of the chemical pharmaceutical industry are self-evident, and chemical pharmaceutical companies need more research and development personnel in the future. Among A-share listed companies, there are 99 sample companies in the chemical pharmaceutical industry. In 2022, there were a total of 65,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 14.8% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 208,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 150,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Luoxin Pharmaceutical, with an average R&D personnel of 770,000 yuan per year. 9th place in the optoelectronic industry. Per capita salary of 220,000 yuan per year. When it comes to the optoelectronic industry, just thinking about light sources, panels, and display components is too narrow. The optoelectronic industry can refer to various industries that manufacture optoelectronic devices and systems, including optical communication, optical storage, optical display, optical sensing, optical imaging, and other fields. The optoelectronic industry is an important support for the new generation of information technology and a key industry in promoting strategic emerging industries such as the digital economy, intelligent manufacturing, and green development. In the field of optoelectronics, China still has great room for progress and will require a large number of professional talents in the future. Among A-share listed companies, there are 70 sample companies in the optoelectronic industry. In 2022, there were 108,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 24.3% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 220,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 169,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Obi Zhongguang, with an average R&D personnel of 517,000 yuan per year. 8th place electrical equipment. Per capita salary of 222,000 yuan per year. The electrical equipment industry includes sub-industries such as motors, power equipment, power electronics, and automation. The technological strength of the electrical equipment industry is the cornerstone of energy security and high-end manufacturing. China lags significantly behind the international mainstream level in core technology. With the deepening of technological innovation in the electrical equipment industry, technological innovation will become more difficult in both depth and breadth. This requires increasing investment in research and development, which means increasing investment in R&D talents. Among A-share listed companies, there are 118 sample companies in the electrical equipment industry. In 2022, there were a total of 63,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 17.2% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 222,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 167,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Nanlong Technology, with an average R&D personnel of 537,000 yuan per year. 7th place Cloud Service. Per capita salary of 231,000 yuan per year. Cloud services refer to services realized through the internet, including computing, storage, network, security, database, artificial intelligence, etc. The epidemic has made us realize the importance of having access to computing infrastructure, applications, and data anywhere. In the future, cloud services will maintain rapid growth. International Data Corporation predicts that spending on cloud infrastructure will grow at a compound annual growth rate of 11.2% from 2022 to 2027. With the increase in facility expenditure, more R&D personnel are inevitably needed. Among A-share listed companies, there are 37 sample companies in the cloud service industry. In 2022, there were a total of 61,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 22.2% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 231,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 226,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Shenzhen, with an average R&D personnel of 556,000 yuan per year. Sixth place, New Energy Power System. Per capita salary of 242,000 yuan per year. In recent years, the concept of sustainable development has deeply rooted in people's hearts, and the penetration rate of electric vehicles has continuously increased. As the core component of electric vehicles, power batteries have also experienced rapid development. At present, the global power battery market is characterized by a tripartite confrontation between China, Japan, and South Korea. The first echelon in China, represented by CATL and BYD, competed fiercely with Panasonic, Samsung, and LG Chem of Japan and South Korea. Manufacturers are continuously increasing the research and development intensity of power batteries, striving to enhance their competitive barriers. Among A-share listed companies, there are 32 sample companies in the new energy power system industry. In 2022, there were a total of 48,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 13.9% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 242,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 157,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Shanshan Company, Limited, with an average R&D personnel of 656,000 yuan per year. Fifth place, Computer Device. Per capita salary of 243,000 yuan per year. The computer equipment industry has a wide range of products, ranging from U-disk, mouse, cash register to printer, computer, and workstation host. Computer devices may seem commonplace, but they contain many core technologies. Investing heavily in research and development is a magic weapon for improving industry competitiveness. In 2022, there were a total of 81 companies in the A-share computer equipment industry, of which 67% had R&D expenses exceeding total profits. The computer equipment industry is the foundation of the digital economy, providing rich application scenarios for industries such as chips and components, while also supporting the development of industries such as communication and cloud computing. Under the trend of domestic substitution, the industry has broad development prospects and strong demand for R&D personnel. Among A-share listed companies, there are 67 sample companies in the computer equipment industry. In 2022, there were a total of 96,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 25.7% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 243,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 235,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Hongchuan IoT, with a per capita R&D personnel of 643,000 yuan per year. Fourth place, Construction Machinery. Per capita salary of 254,000 yuan per year. The market share of domestically produced construction machinery in China is constantly increasing, mainly due to its cheap prices. However, compared to advanced international peers, there is a significant gap in the products. The reliability and lifespan of the product need to be significantly improved. The core technologies of mechanical structure, transmission system, and control system are still in the hands of foreign peers. The Chinese construction machinery industry needs to continue technological breakthroughs. The income of R&D personnel in the construction machinery industry ranks fourth among all industries. One important reason is that Sany heavy industry has a large number of R&D personnel and high per capita salary. This has elevated the overall level of the industry. If Sany heavy industry is deducted, the average salary of R&D personnel in the construction machinery industry is 194,000 yuan per year. Among A-share listed companies, there are 20 sample companies in the construction machinery industry. In 2022, there were a total of 33,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 19.7% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 254,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 176,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Shanghai Electromechanical, with a per capita R&D personnel of 614,000 yuan per year. Third place, Communication Equipment. Per capita salary of 309,000 yuan per year. The core competitiveness of China's communication equipment manufacturing industry is evolving from manufacturing dividend to R&D dividend, and the core development logic of the industry is turning to R&D drive. Domestic substitution and autonomous control have become an inevitable trend, but currently the localization rate and self-owned rate of core components are still low. Communication technology is changing rapidly, and industry products need to be continuously upgraded. Enterprises must grasp new technological advancements, adapt to changes in customer needs, increase research and development and investment, and launch new products in order to maintain a competitive leading position. Among A-share listed companies, there are 69 sample companies in the communication equipment industry. In 2022, there were a total of 101,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 32.4% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 309,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 218,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Waste Navigation, with an average R&D personnel of 494,000 yuan per year. Second place Semiconductor. Per capita salary of 358,000 yuan per year. The semiconductor industry is the support of the electronic information industry and the leading sex industry for the development of many high-tech industries. But the Chinese semiconductor industry is highly dependent on imports. In recent years, China has increased its support for the semiconductor industry, accelerating the domestic substitution of semiconductors and promoting the rapid development of the industry. As the world's largest chip importer and consumer, China's semiconductor industry is facing a serious choke point problem. Strengthening chip research and development is the top priority at present, and a continuous stream of semiconductor talents is the key. But with the rapid development of the chip industry, the phenomenon of talent shortage is gradually becoming serious. According to the prediction of the China Semiconductor Association, the talent gap in China's chip industry will exceed 250,000 in 2022, and by 2025, this gap will expand to 300,000. Among A-share listed companies, there are 115 sample companies in the semiconductor industry. In 2022, there were a total of 77,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 27.9% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 358,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 343,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the company with the highest per capita salary is Longi Technology, with an average R&D personnel of 895,000 yuan per year. First place Biopharmaceutical. Per capita salary of 363,000 yuan per year. Drugs can be divided into chemical drugs, biological drugs, and traditional Chinese medicine. The core technology of chemical drugs is the chemical synthesis process, while biopharmaceuticals are synthesized through biological cultivation of cells or organisms. The core technology is bacterial strains and cell cultivation technology. Chemical drugs are small molecules, while biological drugs are large molecules, so sometimes chemical drugs are also referred to as small molecule drugs, while biological drugs are referred to as large molecule drugs. Biopharmaceutical products include vaccines, antibody drugs, blood products, recombinant protein drugs, diagnostic reagents, gene therapy, and cell therapy drugs. Biopharmaceuticals have many advantages, such as rarely causing side effects related to traditional small molecule drugs. Moreover, compared to chemical drugs, biopharmaceuticals have higher targeting for specific diseases. The biopharmaceutical industry has a large R&D investment and a long R&D cycle, and the research and clinical trials of biological innovative drugs usually take 10 to 15 years. As a strategic emerging industry, the growth rate of China's biopharmaceutical industry is significantly higher than the overall pharmaceutical industry. However, the lack of independent innovation capability remains the biggest weakness. Technological innovation is an important driving force for the sustainable development of the biopharmaceutical industry. At present, China's biopharmaceutical industry is undergoing a transformation and upgrading from a generic to an innovative type. In order to maintain a competitive advantage, biopharmaceutical enterprises urgently need to enhance their R&D and innovation capabilities, and attract excellent R&D talents with high salaries. Among A-share listed companies, there are 56 sample companies in the biopharmaceutical industry. In 2022, there were a total of 27,000 R&D personnel, accounting for 22.6% of the total number of employees. The average salary of R&D personnel is 363,000 yuan per year, with a median salary of 198,000 yuan per year. Among the sample companies, the enterprise with the highest per capita salary is Beach Shenzhouyu, and the per capita R&D personnel is 1.289 million yuan per year.